afternoon. My name is Kalen. I am the husband of Janie at A Soulful Teacher, and she asked me to look at the Focused Teacher Planner from Erin Condren this year for a variety of reasons. Number one, it is really streamlined, it is really focused, and guys are really the target market for this. Men are really the target market for this. Not exclusively, but when you look at this, it is right and to the point, which is fantastic. It's got areas for all your little stuff. Hey, here's stuff going on in January. These are the dates you better remember. We've got breakdowns of the whole calendar out of the whole month all at once, so you can plan as you need to. So if you got holidays that are coming up, Martin Luther King Day that's coming up in January, for example, because that's when we're open. And then we've got the weekly breakdown. And this is great because there are so much lines to write here. You've got, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 whole columns, and then this whole thing here. I don't know anybody who teaches 7 different preps or 7 different periods in the day, but I got room to fill, and that's great because I am a messy writer. I do not have the nicest, neatest of penmanship, and this is great. The paper is really good, and I write with darker markers, with darker pens, and this doesn't bleed through, it doesn't lead through. One thing that I noticed differently this one versus last year's, and don't worry, you're going to see last year's, is that they paid special extra attention to change the colors per month. Now, admittedly, I am colorblind, so this is not the biggest wow selling factor to me, but if that's something that you want to associate with, great, now you got an option. And if you don't, then, nothing. Now, last year was the first year that they did this. I was worried to get into something like this because I didn't know if I was going to use it every day, and I found I really am. This is a really wonderful planner. There's also a section. There's a lovely note from my lovely wife that I left in there. Student checklist is there. I can make notes for all my kiddos. It also has, and the new one doesn't look like it has. Oh, it does. I'm wrong. It has some bookmarks, so I can mark right where I'm at, right where I need to be, so I can have my months, which admittedly I don't fill this out a whole lot because I teach 3 different preps, and if I do it in pen, next week I'm going to have to redo it, or if I start writing it on Tuesday, by the end of the week, it's already gone again. But there's the monthly at a glance again. But for me, stickers. Un momento, por favor. This is an example of how I use mine. I teach 3 different preps: AP World History, Dual Enrollment, US History, and Pre-AP World History. Now, I've been at this a long time, so fortunately my lesson plans are not as detailed as a less experienced teacher. This is my 12th year in education, so I can put down stuff that's a little more simple and then go back to it. I know exactly what it means on why America got into World War II. I know what that lecture looks like. I know just where that needs to be. I also include in mine my to-do list, because every day it changes, and it's kind of nice to also know where I'm at. My daily grateful affirmation, which is just what I'm grateful for, something that I can look at, see, maybe touch, or just know that I'm happy about. And this is the kind of thing that you can fill in very easily. And especially earlier when I said I have bad penmanship, you might have been thinking, oh, it can't be that bad. Now you're looking and thinking, oh God, that's atrocious. Now, I love the stickers, and the stickers I get from Redbubble because, I teach lots of different things, and sometimes I just want a picture of, a Roman gladiator for my history classes, or maybe it's just like an astronaut because, space is cool, and I think it is. This is really great. It's part of my daily things that I do. Now, you can get this. You might see that there's last name initialism here. You can get it blind or stamped, and they run from Erin Condren $35 for it, which For all that I do, I think this is great. I don't use it as much as other educators, but I definitely have this as part of my daily routine, and it's definitely very useful to go back and see what's going on and what I need to be looking at. Building forward, always a good idea. This is really good for, like I said, it's more centered for men. That's definitely the target market, but anybody could go for this. A student could go for this, a college kiddo could go for this, a high school kid, any educator. This is going to be useful. Hope you liked it. Have a good one.